Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song who on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You cashing them big checks. I'm not, but I've been blessed. No more of them chin checks. They pulling fast. Ain't no more of them chin checks.
They pulling fast. They pulling fast. Y'all know nothing about that elbow, man. Yo, what's good? I don't even know how to explain it. Been a long day, and it's snowing outside in Washington. On March the March the 13th. March the 13th. It's snow. Well, it is Friday the 13th, so maybe it makes sense for some kooky shit to be happening. Anyway, welcome to the party, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. All Purpose Podcast. We in the building. We down a man right now, but he'll be here. He'll be here. No worries. Y'all already know me, man. Seven Da Pantha, aka the Carolina Hurricane, Ridiculous Slang, aka rapper, aka Pie Strickland, if you're getting the point. And I got my brother Phantom in the building, the cook. What's going on with it?
And nothing was going on. Another day, another nickel.
Man. Yeah, you feel me? Exactly. Exactly. Oh, check it. I actually got our new co-host on Panther Politics, Dice Dilly, is actually also a wrestling fan. He actually went to he missed the production meeting last Monday because he was leaving from the WWE event at Climate Pledge. So I told him, about the talks about trying to get the wrestling pod going. Might have a third wheel for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that another time. But shit, right now, man, I know we on a time crunch. We're gonna get right to it. I'm getting ready to share some news that I'm extremely happy about. Because I wanted to cry when I first heard about this. And then it's kind of conflicted in how I felt when the tide turned. But hearing what he said, I'm extremely excited. Max Crosby stated very plainly he don't want to go nowhere. He wants to stay a Raider. Now we know the NFL is a business. The NFL is a business just like the NBA is a business. So if it suits the Raiders greater to part ways with him, eventually he'll be gone. But for right now, we got our guy. Were you surprised by Crosby kind of being on some I just want to stay a Raider type shit?
No, what else he gonna say this one?
I could dig it. I mean, I know he was saying that previously too, but
now does he stay a Raider for the whole 2026 would be a question.
Yeah, because with the physical thing, oh, good shit. With the physical thing being the problem, I think once people see that he's healthy and he's back to doing Max Crosby things, it may very well change the conversation and bring some people back to the table. Of course, the Baltimore Ravens will not be one of those groups of people for a very, very good reason. They pivoted from Max Crosby and went and signed the one and only Trey Hendrickson. Man, that's big. I don't think people understand just how big that is. Trey Hendrickson is probably one of the more impressive pass rushers in the NFL. Cincinnati Bengals are fucking crackheads. That's all I can say about that. Evan All Mightee, what's going on, my brother?
Yo, Fresh and Brothers. We in the all black tonight. I love it. We ain't even coordinate.
You know what I'm saying? Making it do what it do. Now, hey man, look, Baltimore ain't playing. We're trying to rectify some places where they dropped the ball in his past 2 years when they were favorites to win the Super Bowl. I think they were my pick to win the Super Bowl both of the last 2 seasons. What you make of this Trey Hendrickson going to Baltimore thing, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Good pickup. I mean, excellent pickup. For him, how he's gonna be used, I don't know. Who's going to allow him to do what he do? Is he going to be able to pick up where he left off on in this particular defense? I don't know. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, everything's about to be reworked anyway. Harbaugh gone. we about to see what they're trying to do. Maybe they are trying to do something different. Maybe they've been seeing what we've been seeing for the last 2 years. Like, we got to do something different. I'm interested to see what's going down, man. It can't do nothing but help. That's a hell of an athlete.
True indeed. I think it's extra important to also recognize that exactly what you just said. That Baltimore definitely, I think, is acutely aware that they have had some deficiencies they needed to address that have kept them from reaching where they needed to go. So, absolutely, Phantom. How you what you think? How you think the Trey heading to the Baltimore is going to work out?
I think it'll be fine. He got enough time, playbook, OTAs, mini camps, training camp. It'll be fine.
True.
I know he's gonna try to kill Joe Burrow just because he
Mhm.
loves Joe Burrow. Well, he's probably gonna kill Joe Burrow just for
Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals. This is hurt
He
the
gonna try to
Bengals
kill
front
him.
office.
Just for the front office. He loved Joe, but
Count on
they ain't gonna stop him from hitting him.
Count on it. Yeah. And I mean, Hendrickson had a uncharacteristically quiet year last year, and I mean, a lot of that had to do with him not being on the field some, and then also some of it had to do with him not being extremely motivated. And I think he knew that even with a down year, people who are aware of how he get down were going to know that that's not indicative of how he plays, and that it was going to get him an opportunity to get out of Cincy and really get what he wanted out of the situation. I think they could have kept that offense together and paid that man what he want. But at the end of the day, like we just said, the NFL is a business, man. It's a business, and at the end, and when it's all said and done, they're gonna do what makes the most sound sense for their business, whether it leads to winning or not. If it strengthens the bottom line, they could care less about winning, in my opinion, in a lot of cases. It's been some interesting moves. Some things that we saw that we kind of talked about. But we ain't really get a chance to deep dive into them. I know we talked about Kyler going to Minnesota. That's probably the biggest, one of the bigger signings that has taken place. It's official now. He signed a 1-year deal. Now the deal is in totality for the season is $36.8. Minnesota only on the hook for $1.3 million. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, you gotta, and even in the abbreviated amount of time that he played last year, he still had, past 68.3% completion rate, pretty decent touchdown to INT ratio. I think Kyler Murray can at the very least make them interesting, if not lead them to winning, but he can at least make them interesting at the very least. I got a question for y'all though, and it was something that I hadn't considered until I saw the signing that they made. Have we seen the last of Alvin Kamara as a professional football player?
I don't think so. He's still serviceable. Excellent back out of the backfield. Somebody can use him. Somebody can use him for sure. I mean, it was a raw deal for him down there. When you lose a serviceable quarterback on your team and a reliable passing attack, and you become the offense, that puts a lot of wear and tear on you, man. A lot of losing and getting hit a lot of carries, not really being able to have the seasons you're supposed to be having for the carries, for the load you're carrying. You're supposed to have some numbers. And it just doesn't translate because the team's just not good right now.
Did y'all know Kamara's never rushed for 1,000 yards?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that a testament to the team
All
that he's
purpose
on.
though.
He all purpose though.
All purpose though. Yeah.
Player.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yep. A great way to call him. Great way to call him.
Oh, let me excellent pass catcher out the backfield.
What am I doing? I'm sure. Okay.
There you go. Excellent pass catcher. I think he got a little bit more tread in him, and he'd be serviceable, real good for a team like Seattle.
Now the glitch in the matrix is he's very, very publicly stated that he'll retire before he plays for anybody other than the Saints, and I think that may have something to do with why they picked ETN up. Now, mind you, he also said that we saying his name wrong. His name is Travis Etienne or something like that. But I don't know nothing about that. I know Travis Etienne, so we're gonna go with that right now. But they signed Etienne. Man, I'm high on him anyway, man. I rock with Etienne real heavy. Him and his brother, I think, have capability. I think his brother still has some capability to add on to a team somewhere. I just don't think He's in a position where he's going to get a lot of opportunity right now. They did sign him for 4 years, $52 million. So that I would say that means they planning on making him the guy. Do you think, Phantom? You think Travis Etienne signing with the Saints signals the end of the Kamara era, or do you think he maybe sticks around? They trying to find a way to get them to work together.
That depends on if they want it to work or not. If they want it to work, it'll work. But if not, then it ain't. And if he gonna stick to his guns and say he ain't gonna play for any other team, because I heard him say, he wasn't playing nobody with the Saints. So
yeah,
that's about the gist of that one.
Sure indeed. I mean, just for the record, so y'all don't. So for those of y'all who didn't pay attention to the Jacksonville Jaguars last year, Travis Etienne rushed for 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns on the ground, another 6 touchdowns receiving. He is a viable number one. He's a viable RB1, and I think he needed to prove that he can run between the tackles effectively, and he can be the guy. And I think he did a good job of doing that this past season. One of the big ones that I personally was kind of blown away by was Romeo Doubs going to New England. I personally I'm a really big fan of Romeo Doubs' game. I think he's an excellent route runner. I think he catches the ball really well. It's just too many people. They got too many guys. They got too many guys over there. So Romeo has had he did have some injury issues. He's had some what is it? Had a couple concussions actually. So he's one that will wear the big crazy looking helmet. He do not care. Even in abbreviated time last year, Romeo, he caught 55 balls, 724 yards, 6 touchdowns, averaged 13.2 a catch. The New England got him for 4 years, $70 million. Now they did let Stephon Diggs go. However, Stephon Diggs to me is only sporadically the Stephon Diggs that we know. How much of a bump is getting Romeo Doubs, especially for Drake May going into next season after the way this past season went down?
Excellent. Lunch pail wide receiver. Gotta have it.
For sure.
Gotta have it. You gotta have at least one of them. One of them, I can rely on you. If you don't have a tight end that's doing that for you, somebody that you can rely on. This third down, I need 6, I need 7, and I might have to throw over the middle, and you might get crushed. Will you catch it? Will you be on time? Yeah, we can trust it. We can trust Dobbs is gonna be where he's supposed to be. So, you need it. You
He's
need
like,
a good
okay,
pickup.
I know this is gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, dog.
I know this is gonna hurt, but
he's not gonna show up to the game in a halter top and some bell bottoms and some lipstick and painted fingernails. So give me the lunch pail, kid. I fully respect the athleticism and everything that Diz can do, but you bring too much with you, bro. Like you bring too much with you. It's constant on field, off field drama. Your baby mamas, you bring too much to the table, and some of that may be a distraction for homie. You too into your fashion and the culture and your women and whatever. You could be one of them, but he just got too much going on, bro.
I feel it. Hell yeah. Phantom, you think this is gonna make gonna be a sizable difference for them, especially with the rest of those young receivers they got over there, particularly Booty and I giggle every time I say his name. But how much of a bump you think Romeo gives them in regards to their passing game? You know what? Better question. Do you view this as an improvement over having Stephon Diggs, and if so, how much?
Yes, and sizable. Because he's young, he's not coming off any lower extremity injuries, really. So, I mean,
good point.
Concussions are the head and brain, true. Don't get me wrong, but in this case, no lower extremity injuries hurt you worse than concussions sometimes. to a receiver.
Facts. That's real talk.
Straight up.
Well, shit,
Can't move.
while we
Can't
talking
cut.
Patriots, let's keep it on the Patriots then, because they realized what happened to them. They went out and got Kevin Byard as well from Chicago. Look, man, they got him for $9 million for one season. You can't. There ain't another safety that's as good as him you're gonna get for that price for a season. I don't think right now. 93 tackles last year, 7 picks last year. He's something, man. I was so surprised when Tennessee let him go out of love. Like, bro, just get out of here. Let's be trash. You way too good to be playing for us. I mean, New England does have some real quality in their defensive backfield beyond, and this is even beyond Gonzalez. They got some pretty talented young safeties back there, but this guy gives you, I feel like he gives you a home base, a foundation for your defensive backfield. He's gonna tell them, "Hey, no, come in. You're out too far." You know what I'm saying? Or yo, step up. He's not. There's no way he's throwing this passes right now. You see how he lined up? He sees all of that. You know what I'm saying? As much as I dislike the Bears, I absolutely love watching him play. So it's like I watched him just to see him. You know what I'm saying? Just to see him play. And DJ Moore, salute DJ. Kevin Byard, Romeo Dobbs. You know what? I didn't ask this, but I want to know now, especially with the additions that they're making. A, how surprised were you that the Patriots ended up in the Super Bowl last year? And B, does it appear that they're putting pieces in place to try to make another run at creating a new dynasty in New
England? No, didn't expect them in the Super Bowl. I expected them to be way better though, which they were. So they got that part.
Yeah.
And the dynasty part, he damn sure trying to put it together.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. The same Belichick's Patriots. He trying to figure out a way to win.
Mm-hmm.
He got the quarterback, so he knows.
You said
he got
it too
the quarterback
when they hired him. Yep.
He trying to get it.
That I think I remember when he got hired as the coach. You said there was something you said about him and how this was gonna play out, and kind of how he was gonna hold it. And it's been everything you said it was gonna be. So salute to you for the foresight in regards to that. Yeah. They are building a monster in New England, and I am a diehard hater of the Patriots, even though I picked them to win the Super Bowl simply because I did not want the Seahawks to. But I just didn't. I'm still everything I said.
Want to deal with the fans, man.
Everything I said has been absolutely true ever since that day. Everything I've said has been absolutely. They are annoying as hell, but it is what it is. Get y'all shit off, man. Y'all earned it. That was a hell of a season, hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? What's your way too early with some of the moves going on right now? What is your outlook on New England next season? Ev, better or worse than the previous season?
Neutral. I'm neutral. It was a folie à deux coming into this year, coming into the end of this year. You didn't have Lamar, you didn't have football Steph Curry, you didn't have the road was a little bit better this year. Danny Dimes checked out early.
Yes.
You know, the road was different. It was different this year. So next year, Drake May won't be a surprise at all to anyone in the league in any way. So his fluke window was open for one season because you weren't supposed to be there. And if you really wanted to have a story or to get it done, it should have been this year because you weren't supposed to be there. So this should have been the year that y'all just pushed all the chips to the middle of the table and played the best football you've ever played in your entire life. Leave everything out there. I think he won't creep up on anybody next year. They're gonna scheme to him. They're gonna basically treat him like they treated Lamar after Lamar had his breakout. We ain't seen that Lamar again. Uh, you can't unless you're a football Steph Curry and just are so unorthodox that you can't plan for it, or you're just a generational talent like Joe Burrow. You're gonna get figured out, bro. Especially being as young as you are, you're gonna get figured out, man. And they gonna send the house at you and protect the back end. So get that running game. They're gonna have to really run the ball next year, like for real. Uh, because all they're gonna do, defenses are gonna
They
do
got two
is
boys that can do it.
put them run it,
They got two
variable,
boys
run the
that can
ball,
do it. Yeah.
run it, punish people
Yeah.
until they tired, and then let Drake do what he do, man. But if you try to rely on that young boy arm, man, they gonna send the dogs at him from the beginning of the season. They saw the benefits of it in the Super Bowl. Speed him up.
Go get him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I had I was thinking to myself, like the whole shit was, I was watching the Super Bowl, I kept thinking to myself, you know what this is? I know exactly what this is. This is what happens when somebody was in a room doing something by themselves and thought they was killing it until that person came in and was like, no, not like that. Like this. let me show you how to do this, son. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like that's what it was. It was a matter of, to me, those two teams are very similar in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? Those two teams are very similar in a lot of ways. However, the difference is, well, the differences played themselves out right on the TV in front of everybody that night. What New England's defense is striving to be, Seattle's defense already is. What Drake May has, and I think Drake May, talent-wise, is better than Sam Darnold. But Sam Darnold is still talented as fuck. And now he's got this. And he's had enough time to retool and bounce back from the nonsense that he absorbed in New York. So he's able. I think we're going to see. I don't think Sam Darnold is going to be Geno Smith. Let me put it that way. I think he's going to be able to sustain this for a few years before he falls off the cliff. I do think a fall off the cliff is coming, but it won't be soon, in my personal estimation. Yeah, that. I think we mentioned this one Monday night, but I don't think I gave it because I was just thinking about it yesterday. And I was thinking to myself, like, yo, I don't think I gave the proper analysis to this. Bradley Chubb going to Buffalo? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Even with some, I mean, some would say it was a down year last year. I don't think so. I just think the Dolphins were bad. I think he played well. 8.5 sacks last year. It's
decent.
When people know you're coming and you still get 8.5 as a linebacker, yeah, okay. Okay.
You're running through 3 levels of people to go hit somebody.
Yeah. Now, I think, to me, signing Bradley Chubb to the defense is almost the equivalent of signing DJ Moore to the offense. You know what I'm saying? I see them very much the same. You brought in a player who can immediately impact the entirety of how this operates. DJ Moore changes the offense immediately because you can't focus on, oh, he's here now. We can't just leave him alone. Like, we're dead if we do that. Bradley Chubb, same thing. It's going to open doors for some of those guys who had a hard run on defense last year because they didn't have the dogs around them to take the attention away. Scale of 1 to 10, how much do we think Bradley Chubb signing, health notwithstanding, let's put that in the air, affects the Buffalo Bills defense?
That depends if we're getting a veteran Denver Bradley Chubb and not Miami Bradley Chubb or later Bradley Chubb in Miami. Because you're going to play Buffalo and y'all have been used with the Dolphins and y'all be shitting cold. So I guess he's trying to prove that ain't. I guess he's trying to prove it wasn't you, it was just them.
I feel that. I feel that. Yeah. I hadn't even thought about it like that. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Man. Okay. I could dig that. Yeah, what you think? As far as it's how likely you think it is that he goes there and it has a I think immediate, but how likely you think the immediate impact?
Being the consummate professional he is, man, I think it'll have an immediate impact, bro. Like I think it'll have a not just an on the field impact, but a locker room impact too,
Yeah,
man. You know, you always get that kick in the pants when somebody come
yeah, that part.
through. You know that belief. You know, we got somebody. All right. You know, probably how people feel whenever Von Miller come to their team. You know, you get that new invigoration. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all right. We got what?
New
All right, well, I might
partner.
have to step right. I might have to step my game up a little bit too. We got,
Oh,
we
so
got so and so. So I like seeing things like that come because that kind of like you start to see the other people that were on the team that just hadn't kind of figured it out or turned it on yet. When somebody else come to the squads, everybody kind of try to they get they hedge up about their position and what they doing. It's all money at the end of the day. So you start to see some of the other players or the other young bulls, start to yeah, I'm here too, So it's a good thing, man. I think it'll have a wider impact than it looks like at face value.
I feel it. Yeah, and I think that Phantom did bring up a valid point about being concerned about him playing in the snow, like, because it ain't like Miami went to Buffalo to play in the cold, and you just went because the rest of shit like that. It ain't like that's what happened. So I would be very interested in seeing how he adapts back to being in a majority cold place. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he did start off in Denver, so it's not like he's foreign to it. But that only made the performance against Buffalo in Buffalo that much more surprising. But I think that it could very well be a consequence of the entirety of the team just not performing. So it kind of puts the onus on him to um, try to carry that load. Post, but like, yeah, shit, you brought this dude up a little earlier, and I actually I'm happy for this nigga, man, for real, for real. Danny Dimes, man, sign back to stay in Indy. Happy for him, man. 2 years, $88 million. They ain't take a you know, they ain't take a super big flyer on him. 2 years, team friendly deal, 88 million for who you hope to be your franchise quarterback is not a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot. So he had a great year last year until he got hurt, man. 65.4% completion rate. 300. You know what I'm saying? No. Daniel Jones shit was like 68%. Yeah, 68%. 3,000 plus yards, 19 touchdowns, the eight picks, 100.2 passer rating. They ended up bringing Phillip Rivers in to finish the season last year, which was crazy. They're giving Anthony Richardson permission to seek a trade, but I don't know who would want him. Um, Health notwithstanding, again, again, because he is still coming back off an injury that did end his season. So, how much faith are we putting into Danny Dimes training in Indianapolis right now, especially with the before we answer that question, I got to bring this up because Indy did re-sign Daniel Jones, and they did re-sign Alec Pierce, but they also traded Michael Pittman Jr. to the Pittsburgh Steelers, um,
Mhm.
which I think is crazy. But anyway, so now health notwithstanding, and Pittman not being in the building, um, what are our expectations as far as Danny Dimes running the offense in Indianapolis this season?
Yeah, who's the backup?
It ain't that tight
Mm.
end.
Yeah, it won't be Anthony Richardson. I can
Ain't
guarantee
that
you
tight
that.
end. Uh,
Man, that's a good question.
another place. Somebody like Gino will do you. Turn around and
Mm.
hand the ball off. A person like Gino, a serviceable veteran, Kirk Cousins.
Mm.
Uh,
Oh,
uh,
that's an interesting name. That's
yeah,
an
a
okay.
Kirk Cousins,
That's interesting.
somebody you could put on the bench that if you insert it for a game here, a game there, 2 games, a 3 game stretch, if homie get hurt or something like that, you might go 1-1 and 1 and 2. You know, when you in the playoff hunt or you got a good team, you know, you ran off 6, you ran off 7 before your quarterback got hurt. I can deal with going 1 and 2 till my quarterback come, you know, get right, or going uh, 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 3 and 2, you know, or even 2 and 3 until my quarterback come back in a 5-game skid going into the playoffs. I can deal with that. Bringing in somebody that's a rookie, a journeyman, somebody that's unproven, and going 1 and 5 during that time and missing the playoffs, kind of like Cincinnati looked, come out hot, and even went and got Joe Flacco, still didn't matter. Didn't matter at all.
Mm-mm.
So he needs a serviceable. They got a great running back. They got a good offensive
Great running
line.
back.
Great running back. Just somebody who can complete a 3rd and 5, get you a first down, not turn the ball over. Tyrod Taylor.
That
Tyrod.
that Kirk Cousins thing was interesting. You said,
Kirk
I
would be
mean,
nice, man. Kirk
Tyrod
would be
Taylor I could see
nice.
because of the mobility.
Tyrod,
Dang.
you know, put Tyrod and Taylor put Taylor and Taylor in the backfield. You know, put them both back there. There's options out there in the league, man. You know,
You
Danny
know
is
what's
just
intriguing about that?
what
What
Kirk.
you saying, Kirk? What's
Mhm.
intriguing about that to me is that they did spend that money and re-sign Pearson. He's exactly the type of receiver that Kirk Cousins somehow finds a way to get tethered to. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
Adam Thielen was a monster, but he was like Kirk Cousins ain't had no problem throwing him the ball. Like, yo, nah, here, I fuck with you here. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. Yeah, man. Hey, I could totally see that. I could totally see that. You know what? That made me think about something else too. Um, Kansas, who's gonna be Kansas City's quarterback next year?
Someone Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL, right?
He coming back.
I mean, I know he'll be back, but I'm saying he won't be back game 1.
Yeah, they just went and got
Who Kansas
a
City quarterback?
alien. They went and got an alien ligament for him. He gonna be back. They went and 3D printed a ligament for that boy. He gonna be back.
You know,
Mhm.
um, I mean,
He gonna have Joe Burrow resilience, bro. They young. These boys still young. They still young.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Now, the word on the street is, I mean, mind you, all of it's just rumors right now. But Cooper Rush's name is in the conversation as he was just released by the Ravens. Um, I mean, that is what it is. I don't know that I give Cooper Rush the keys to that car, even for 8 games. You know what I'm saying? Even though, okay, we'll give Pat back midseason, cool. I don't know that I give Cooper. I mean, Cooper Rush didn't look good last year when he got to play.
I give
He
Justin
didn't.
Fields 8 games behind a good offensive line with a great running back. I give him 8 games.
Mm.
The only thing I think you waste your receivers and your tight ends if you play Justin.
Yeah, you're not gonna throw the ball a lot. You're not
Yeah,
gonna
you
throw it in critical
Yeah.
situations. You're gonna become a running team.
So now you got Walker, Kareem Hunt. I think Kareem Hunt's still under contract.
Mm-hmm.
Walker, Kareem Hunt. I mean, having Kenneth Walker in and of itself gives you a good head start
That's
in the running
beautiful.
department.
Yeah, that's
It gives you a
beautiful.
good head start in the running department.
Yeah, you got an
Yeah,
excellent. I would change. I would change my offense. I would change my offense, and I would run a 49ers West Coast offense with an excellent running back and serviceable tight end and a decent defense. That's what San Francisco had for years. Anchor it with your defense and run the football. Run the football.
That's
If
why
Danny
Andy Reid
is
got it. That's
yeah,
why Andy Reid. That's why Andy Reid runs already.
run the ball. Just run
I
it.
mean, but Kansas City did that anyways. Though that when they were good, they were
There
Yeah,
you
running the
go.
ball with
I was
style
about to
defense.
say that when they
yeah,
were
So that's Andy.
when they were unbeatable, not when they were
Yeah,
good, but when they were unbeatable, they ran that ball, man. And
but
then
yeah, that
Pat
is the West
coming
Coast.
in, do the craziness, and it's a wrap. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the West Coast offense he running now. Is just a variation of it because Andy got it from Holmgren. Holmgren got it from Walsh.
yeah. And I mean, when you got Patrick
Holmgren's
Mahomes, you can't not throw the ball.
Holmgren's offense was
You'll be
my
crazy.
favorite, even though Walsh was the originator and Andy runs a derivative of it now. Holmgren's offense, I loved it, yo.
Oh,
I
think
love Mike
one
Holmgren's
of
offense,
my
yo.
one of my
When he
favorite
had the
because
pieces, the proper pieces, yo, that offense was beautiful to watch.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
and he had a
for
guy,
sure,
and
for sure.
he had a motherfucking goddamn. I put it up in the air anytime, motherfucker, as a
Oh yeah,
quarterback.
yeah. You got
Oh
the
yeah,
ultimate gunslinger back there, yo. You you good
yeah,
money.
yeah, absolutely. I
Two
mean,
of them,
and yeah,
yeah,
man,
two of them in a row.
Indy, y'all crazy as hell, man. Y'all just let 700 plus yards and 8 touchdowns walk out the door. Y'all
Out the
crazy.
door.
Oh no. I'm glad I said Indy because it just reminded me of some shit that I seen that made me say, "What? Are you serious?" So, just a couple seasons ago, Zaire Franklin led the league in tackles, and even last season, he had 125 tackles, 5 pass defenses, 4 fumbles, like. And he only had a couple sacks, but he ain't a pass rusher, really. You know what I'm saying? He's a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? He don't blitz a lot. So, but Indy traded Zaire Franklin to Green Bay. Now them Green Bay making the play for Zaire Franklin makes the Rashawn Gary situation make more sense now. Because at first I was like, y'all on crack. But they traded him for defensive end Kobe Wooden from Green Bay, who just this past season had 50 tackles and 1 pass defense. And on the surface, it doesn't seem even, but Indianapolis was getting ready to have to pay Zaire Franklin an extremely large amount of money, extremely. So they really didn't have a choice if they wanted to continue to try to build onto this thing that they're creating right now. He was one of the pieces that was probably going to have to go. The other question mark in that scenario was Jonathan Taylor. But they built so much of the offense around him already, and there's so much uncertainty behind center. There's no way they could afford to do that right now. So, how much I know about Kobe Wooden?
Mm.
I don't know a lot.
Nah, not much. Yeah, I don't know. I even asked that question just to underscore the point of I don't really know, dude. And Zaire Franklin is in my opinion one of the best linebackers in football. So like, it's a weird move, but I understand. Like I said, it is a business, so we have to keep that in mind anytime something like that come across the timeline. Most of the moves that get talked about the most usually be the flash guys, the skill position guys, even linebackers, DBs, guys like that. One of the things I saw that made me smile, that made me extremely happy, was seeing Orlando Brown Jr. get extended 2 more years by Cincinnati, $32 million. He said it himself, no place I'd rather be. Man, I think that gives you some at least one solid element of your offensive line for the next couple of years. How important was this re-signing for Cincinnati, especially with how things have gone the last couple of years?
Gotta have it.
You just fuck.
Gotta have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, there's no way you let him leave. It's impossible. I mean, he part of the furniture at this point. Like, he part of the furniture at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't often say, you know what, I'd go watch an offensive lineman's highlights. I'd watch his. I'd watch Trent Williams.
You're gonna watch.
There's,
You're
there's,
gonna watch it. You're gonna watch your new centers too.
absolutely. Yeah. Oh
Old
man,
Linderbaum.
people don't understand. I said, dog, that's the one right there. And they're like, what? See, I don't understand how important that is. Don't understand how important that is. Y'all notice something that's happening though? I gotta go ahead and put it out there. It's a couple teams right now that's telling me that they're not playing, that they serious about turning their world around. I think the Chicago Bears are serious about turning their world around. I think the New York John Harbaugh going to New York.
Oh, we're not playing no games, bro.
Oh yeah, nah. It's different. What's happening right now? It's different.
And
And I
we
think
got
he went
Isaiah
there.
Likely. Isaiah
Yep, you
Likely
called it
came
too.
with him.
You called it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you called it.
something's happening. There's you know, I'm on all the forums and all the giants, whatever. Uh, the last time I remember getting information from the front office or them moving to where they're moving right now was 2011. And that's when they were trying to win the second chip with Eli. And they were making these kind of moves, like moves that made sense. The moves we've been crying about for the last 10 years. Like, why are you paying Danny all this money? Why are you letting these defensive players go? Why you let OBJ go? Why are you letting Saquon go? For 10 years, we've been wondering why you're doing the anti moves. And I think a lot of it had to do with paper. Like, I don't think they was ready to spend that paper. I don't think the owners, maybe it was a downtime in life going through COVID, you know, everything that was going on. They really weren't spending no money, dog. We would let people walk versus spending the money. And then we paid
Yeah.
Danny, which was dumb. So, you know, we've been waiting on this, bro. We got John. Hey, build a team. Build a team, dog. The same thing we did with Coughlin when he came from Jacksonville to us. They basically, the Maras basically said, build it, bro. Get you a running back, cuss him out, do whatever you got to do, build him. And he built a winner. So it looks like we doing the same thing all over again. Hey, I'm cool with waiting 3 to 5 years to see what it look like. Even if John leave, he's still gonna leave us better than we were before he came. So hey, man, I'm straight.
I personally think John Harbaugh coaches the Giants for the next 10 years at least.
I think so too. I think he retires with
Yeah,
us.
I think so. I think so. Phantom, how you feel about what the moves your team made so far?
I'm okay with it. Defensively, I'm cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Defensively, I'm all right with that. Now I gotta figure out some interchangeable cogs in my offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely got to figure that part out. My defense, I ain't too really worried about my defense. My offense is, you know, Rico left and went to Pittsburgh. Rico left and went to,
Yeah.
so that hurt. I have they kept Jalen Coker. Thank God. They tendered Jalen Coker. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not let him walk out the door.
But not.
Because I have a theory in my head already. Xavier Lee gets you on the clock, Holmes.
Yeah.
You on the clock, Holmes.
I've been feeling that way.
You just seen T-Mac come in winning Rookie of the Year.
He's a monster too. Monster.
And you seen Jalen Coker was out for the first six games ish, and stepped right in.
Yeah.
Being out on injury for 6 games, Jalen Coker stepped right on in and just walked right on in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't worry about it. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got you. I mean, I think
and Jimmy Horn still sitting back there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jimmy Horn sitting there the entire time, like, know he the fastest fuck on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Super fast.
Man.
For no reason.
People will forget. People will forget. And I think I'm gonna tell y'all something that I want to see happen. I know it's not gonna happen, but I want to see it happen. I'd love to see it. I would love for the Baltimore Ravens to sign Trey Lance and let him play with Lamar Jackson. I would love to see that happen. You know why? Because I feel like Lamar Jackson is just enough. Lamar Jackson is becoming a much better pocket passer as time goes on. But I think he still has enough of that. Yeah, but if this don't look right, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? That he can teach Trey, hey, listen, man, you got an arm. I got an arm. You got an arm. Okay, you know, this is what you need to change about the way you're playing. And I think Trey Lance could probably build a situation for himself in Baltimore, very, very much like RG3, where he just kind of stays Lamar's backup. And if something goes wrong, he get an opportunity to show what he can do. You know what I'm saying? And maybe possibly get an audition to be somebody's quarterback at some point. He's never gonna take. He's not gonna take Lamar's job, obviously. But it's a couple people that I feel like if that game he started for the Chargers, that Monday night game, or was it Thursday night? I can't remember. But the game he started when Herbert was out, he ain't played awful. He was all right. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
good.
He looked better than I ever seen him.
Pretty
You know what I'm
good.
saying? As a pro. So I was like, okay, Harbaugh working his magic.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Harbaugh working his magic on some, hey, Justin, you throw the hell out of that thing. But he do something that you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Does this not sound like Alex Smith could run the ball? He wasn't Colin Kaepernick though. You know what I'm saying? It's a different kind of thing. And the Harbaughs, until Lamar came, you know what I'm saying, and Lamar then became the guy. But Flacco was in front of him. Same scenario. Like, dog, this is becoming the Harbaugh Classic.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's becoming the Harbaugh Classic. I'm just saying. Oh man, I just want to see what the young man can do. That's all. That's all I want to see. I want to see what the young man can do for real, for real. It was something else that happened that I wanted to talk about. Oh, that was it. I should probably get a picture of this nigga. Offensive tackle, Jack Conklin from Cleveland. Got released. I mean, you know, shit happens. He is a two-time first-team All-Pro, including his rookie season in 2016, and 2020. And he was Professional Football Writers of America, all rookie first team 2016. Same year he made the All-Pro the first time. I got a feeling somebody's gonna give him a job. Either one of y'all need an offensive tackle.
Hey man, you can never have enough of them, baby.
Shit, I know.
Sure can't.
Good ones.
That shit real. Yeah, that shit real. What you think your team's biggest weakness is right now?
Hmm?
What do you think your team's biggest weakness is right now?
Offensive line.
Offensive line. Okay.
Yeah, offensive line and pass rush. Consistent pass rush.
I feel that. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. What you think the Giants lacking the most right now?
A 6 foot to 6'4" safety that runs a sub 4.340, and there's two of them in this draft.
Hey man. Hey, quack, baby.
I'll take him,
quack, baby.
or I'll take the I think the second fastest man this year in the draft was a safety.
I think so too. Yeah.
Boy ran a 4.2,
getting it.
4.2, 4.40.
They was going
That
crazy.
boy was gone, yo. From the
was
time
crazy.
he looked like he took 4 steps before he got to the line, yo. He was moving so fast, and it looked weird to see that boy Dylan from Oregon because he's so tall. When the numbers came up, it didn't look like he ran that. But when you watch it on replay, his stride was so long. He looked like a track star. He didn't even look like he was running like a football player. He looked like a runner. And if he translates any of that out to the field, getting from his position to the line of scrimmage in a flash at a 4.2, yo, that's gonna be crazy. Ready to hit somebody. That's a 4.2 missile coming from 3 layers down, yo. I'm with that. Let me get one of them.
And playing safety, I can see everything while it's happening.
Right in front of me.
I know exactly where the ball coming to. I know where you
that's knockout.
Be. Here I come.
Yeah, that's knockout.
Here
yo.
I come. Okay. Shit.
I'll take one of the
we
two.
Definitely
Either one of them.
help, but I think even we need defensive backfield. Actually, yeah, defensive backfield help. Our linebackers our linebackers were the best part of our defense last year. You know, we got Max back. I know he's got to have that meniscus surgery, but he'll be back. That's not a super long recovery time from that. So, I think, yeah, defensive backfield and offensive line. Wait a minute. Time out. I mean, they're getting ready to address the quarterback situation one way or the other. And the more I think about it, yo, the more I think about it, I really want to like this kid, man. I do. I really want to like him. It's a lot
Do
about
that.
him to like. Mendoza. There's a lot about him to like. I can't get excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I know it's a weak quarterback draft. Cool. We actually got a few things. We need to bolster the wide receiver room dramatically. Dramatically. Yeah, Tyler Lockett wasn't the answer. That was just some comfortability thing for Geno. But nah, that wasn't it, yo.
That wasn't it.
It's a lot of moves that got to get made to improve things. And we'll take Conklin. We definitely could use a tackle. I'm down for that. I'm all the way down for that. Oh man. Oh, have y'all seen any of the USA women's team play? Have y'all
I haven't.
seen it? I know they only played a couple games so far. Have y'all had a chance to see any of it highlights or anything?
No,
I
not
have
really.
not. Nah. I am watching right now. I have been watching this entire time the U.S. and Canada in the World Baseball Classic. They're in the
Oh,
quarterfinals.
word.
USA's in the quarterfinals. They're live right now. USA is up 5-3 in the bottom of the ninth. Canada's at the plate with one out. Actually, he just struck this batter out, so it's 2 outs. So one more
Yeah.
out, and we get into the uh, last round of the World Baseball Classic. We look real good this year.
Oh, that's
We
what's
look
up.
real good. Yeah, we dealing right now. 101 mile per hour fastball from our pitcher in the ninth inning. In the bottom, he dealing.
Yikes.
Woo.
Yikes. That's
Gas.
crazy.
Gas
Oh,
in the ninth
man.
inning. We looking good, y'all. Let's go ahead and get
Oh,
this US.
man. You know what? I gotta be a Lakers fan for a second, and much as I hate to do this, salute to LeBron James for breaking the record for most field goals. Yeah, salute to that. Like, and some people might look at it crazy, but like the reality of the matter is, dog, at the end of the day, basketball is about putting the ball in the basket, and
Yes,
he's
sir.
now officially done it more times than anybody else ever. So. You got to applaud that. His longevity has a lot to do with a lot of this, but you also have to applaud that he's been he's had the
Serviceable.
fortune of coming through the NBA in an era where there are a lot more things. There's a lot more things that are available. You know what I'm saying, that can
Yeah.
prolong what you're doing if you take care of
Yeah.
yourself. So yeah, man. Salute to Brian, man. Salute to Luca. And the talk is, and we can close on this. We can make this quick. I just want to get your thoughts on this. There's talk of potentially until the playoffs come when he comes back from his injury, LeBron James coming off the bench.
That's
Thoughts?
cool. That's what he should be doing at this stage of his career. You got them youngins out there, man. Let them play, bro. Come in when you need to. Come in when you think they need some strength, need some strength in the middle. The little somebody to direct the court when it's going off the rails a little bit, when it's starting to become pickup basketball. Come back in there and get it back together right quick, and then go sit your ass back down. Let them young boys go out there and do what they do, man. Or
Yeah.
take yourself down to right up under the basket, man, and use that body that you still got and the wisdom that you got and help. Let them shoot, box out, get the rebound. Do what you do. If he assumed that role,
Yeah.
LeBron could play for another 5 years,
Hell
man.
yeah.
The way his body
Hell
is set
yeah.
up, bro.
Easy. Yeah. He can
Easy,
set a whole new record. That nigga could probably play these 50.
easy,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Shit.
He got the body, man. He's Satchel Paige
Yeah.
out there for real.
Mm. Oh man. Found
Said
how much you
Satchel
think
Paige was
that
sitting people
changes
down at 60
the
years old.
yeah, bruh.
60,
He was always lying about his age like Joe Louis.
60, bruh.
Satchel Paige, gotta love that. Hell yeah. Oh man, you know what we should do? Anyway, yeah, I got an idea about something after you said Satchel Paige. I'm gonna drop it in the group chat in a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, Phantom, how you feel about this LeBron off the bench idea?
Cool with me.
I mean, you know,
Cool with me.
Oh shit! I'm like, yeah, you can sit him down, and you know, I realized something. Bronny James is never going to get to play as much as he wants to play because he's afraid to shoot the ball. He's afraid to shoot the ball. But yeah, we can get into that another time, man. Bron, yeah, come off the bench, bro. Lucas 27, AF 27. Those guys are young. They spry. They running around. And we actually, our offense looks better when you're not on the court. So no disrespect at all. You can still run the second unit. Your brain and your ability is still, you know what I'm saying? You can utilize that to strengthen that unit come playoff time. If it's working, don't change it. If it's working, don't change it.
Change nothing.
But you know, but if it's required that you bring him back to the starting lineup, then you do it. But until then, yeah, let him chill. Save his legs, man. I don't see why not. Damn, I feel bad. You know what? We're gonna double up. We're gonna double up on it. We're gonna double up on the closing night because I forgot to do something earlier.
Okay,
I'm gonna do it now on the way out. So I know we on the way out. Phantom got to work tomorrow. He gonna get up in the morning. He's gonna be tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be tired.
Do something about that.
Friday in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But it's a way to get it. It's a way to get to it. To stay pumped up, stay focused, stay driven, and don't crash out at the end of that.
In the morning, man. It's even good first thing in the morning.
W.GG. Go right now. Use code Panther Politics. All one word. Say 10% off your order. It'll be dope for you, dope for W, dope for us. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you, and then I'm gonna just play the music and we're gonna get the fuck out of here, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. On behalf of Seven All Mightee, I am Seven Da Panther. We are All Purpose Podcast. W, let's get it.
Put your hands up. It's time to take all respect. You got to shine. I'ma take all that's left. Cause this is a purple sticker. I spit the flames at your chest. Come to the stage, start embracing the best. Nigga, I want the limelight.
Run that.
My mic.
Run that.
But I watch nice.
Run that.
And it shine bright.
Run
I want your mind right.
Run that.
And your eyes right here.
Give me what you got.
As far as energy, I want that. I want that.
Nah, seriously, up against the wall, run the contract, dog. It's a dark era, don't make the God clap on your head, chest, or neck. Show all due respect to the 2K, dog, with a little bit of Omar, with just enough we pay the floor, y'all. More raw riddles, got those nursery rhymes, the jaw swivel when the drop, watch these young stars spit.
Oh man, that's what it is. Catch y'all next time. Don't forget, Monday night, live, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, on YouTube and Facebook. Come rock with us.
Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song on the station.